Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So in today's video, we are going to be doing Guardians of the Rift for 10 hours. Now, what is the Guardians of the Rift? It's a non-combat minigame that takes place within the Temple of the Eye, and you train rune crafting through all of the different types of runes in the game, and basically you assist the Great Guardian in closing the Abyssal Rift. Now, requirements in order to play the minigame is the completion of the Temple of the Eye quest. Now, this is the gear that I personally take to the Guardians of the Rift. I've got my Full of the Eye outfit. This is a reward from the Guardians of the Rift, and basically what this does is it will increase your runes crafted by 60%. Other than that, I just wear my max cape. I've got the Amulet of the Eye, Rada's Blessing. I have the Abyssal Lantern with the U-logs inside of it, a Dragon Pickaxe, and then I wear my Mining Gloves and the Celestial Ring. Not really necessary. And for your inventory, you're going to want to take a chisel and also all of your rune crafting pouches, or if you have the Colossal pouch, take that. Now, to actually play the Guardians of the Rift minigame, you're going to want to go to a Guardians of the Rift world. I usually play it on world 445, and the thing is, once you hop to the world, you'll see a ton of people, but you actually have to wait for the game to be over before you can get in, so you might be waiting here for a couple of minutes. Whenever I'm in the Guardians of the Rift, I tend to turn off my 117 HD plugin and put the regular GPU plugin on, just so that it's a bit more smooth inside of the game. Once you see this eye kind of turn on, and you can start like spam clicking so that you get inside of the mini game, so make sure you do this. Okay, so in the Guardians of the Rift, you can craft a ton of different runes, which I'm going to be throwing up on screen right now. And they have these in two separate categories, one being elemental and the other being catalytic. Now, basically, the idea of the Guardians of the Rift is you want to start the game off by mining fragments, and then you turn these fragments into essence. When you craft the essence into runes, you will get Guardian Stones, and then you use the Guardian Stones to power up the Great Guardian to earn points. Now, say for example, if I crafted a fire rune, I would get elemental Guardian Stones, and then when I power up the Great Guardian, I would be getting elemental points, and vice versa for the catalytic. Now, you're going to need one catalytic energy and one elemental energy to get one search of the rewards. It sounds confusing, but it's quite simple. So I start the game off by coming to the corner, the east corner right here, and mining up to about 100 or 240 of the fragments. Once you have enough of the fragments, you want to come to the workbench, and you will turn the fragments into actual pure essence, and then you want to fill up all of your pouches with the pure essence. Every now and then a portal will spawn. You're going to want to go inside of the portal because this will skip the crafting part, and you can just mine the essence straight away. It makes it a lot faster. Once you have your full inventory of essence, you're going to want to pick one of the altars, either the catalytic or the elemental, and head inside of here, and this will get you to start crafting the runes like traditional rune crafting. So it's the same process as the traditional rune crafting. Empty the pouches up, craft the runes, but instead you're going to be getting these catalytic Guardian Stones, which you can run up to power up the Great Guardian in the center, and this will get you the actual points for the mini game. Like I said, you want to keep it sort of even. As you can see, mine is not even at all right now. I've got 36 elemental and only 6 of the catalytic, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on this game, is getting a bit more of the catalytic energy. I have a way more detailed guide for the Guardians of the Rift, which I will leave down in the description below if you're interested. Once you have a bunch of runes crafted, you can deposit them inside of this pool, and they will go straight to your bank, so don't drop them. Alright, so the game is actually over now, and I focused on the catalytic energy this time, obviously. So we gained 1,000 catalytic and 58 elemental energy. And once the XP drops, 4,000 rune crafting. As you can see, we gained 1 elemental energy and 10 of the catalytic. And then obviously one of each point will allow you to search the rewards Guardian, and that's how you get your rewards. Okay, so my starting rune crafting experience is going to be 14,944,427. I also took note of all the runes I had in my bank so that I could minus them from the ending so I can get the full result. So the 10 hours is finally up. This is our current rune crafting experience, and that puts us at 572,813 experience gained in a total of 10 hours at the Guardians of the Rift, putting our average experience per hour at 57,000 XP per hour. For anyone curious about the collection log, this is my current collection log for the Guardians of the Rift. We have 11 out of the 17 uniques. We are missing obviously the Abyssal Protector pet, the green dye, and then the Ring of Elements, the Guardian's Eye, and a couple of the uniques from the pouches that we can get. So we ended the 10 hours off at 270 catalytic energy and 303 elemental energy. So that means we can only search it 270 times. We should have maybe focused a bit more on the elemental energy. Alright, let's just search. Alright, so the picking is over. We gained a total of 1.4 million GP from 270 searches of the Guardians of the Rift. Most of this money obviously came in blood runes, nature runes, and death runes. All the other little bits of runes also is nice if you are an Ironman account. We also got 565 of the Abyssal Pearls and 16 pouches that we can open now. Okay, so these pouches will really show if I get a unique from the collection log or not, so let's just go ahead and spam open these and see if we get anything kind of cool. Nice collection log slot, the Tarnished Locket. Okay, let's open the rest of these pouches, see if we get anything. Not thinking. Okay, we got 2 XP lamps, not too bad, we can use on a herb lore. Let's do a price check of all of the pouches that we got. Another 322k to add to the pile. Okay, now we can inspect this Tarnished Locket. The locket opens, revealing a note inside. Read it, and you get this little dialogue. And now we should be able to speak to the Lumbridge Guide and unlock this power. Does this mean anything, my friend? You show him the Tarnished Locket. And then it's okay, I have time to listen, skip through the dialogue, obviously, with all of this. And we should be able to get the Guardians of the Rift teleport access. After the dialogue, you should get this item called the Amulet of the Eye. And once you equip it and teleport with it, it will pretty much get you right to the Guardians of the Rift. And you just have to walk around the portal right here, and you'll be right inside of the minigame so that you can play it whenever you want now and just have a nice quick teleport there, or a teleport to a bank if you are a lower level player. So these were the runes that I crafted and also made from the loot from the mini game in 10 hours. So 5.6 million GP, a nice variety of runes. Amazing, especially if you are an Ironman account. You've got a ton of elemental runes that you can use for actual spells in the game. Also, like a nice amount of cosmics, natures, law, death, blood, and chaos runes. All very good runes to have on your account, coming in at 5.6 million GP in 10 hours. Now, would I recommend the Guardians of the Rift? 100%. It is such a fun minigame, and it took such a boring, repetitive skill into something amazing that has very good experience rates. We were pushing 50, 60k experience an hour in this video, which is phenomenal for rune crafting, right? It isn't the best money, however, in the game. Like, you can definitely make more money, say, running double nature runes or running blood runes or whatever it might be, but it won't be as much XP as this the ZMI either. It's kind of like a nice middle ground that's a lot of fun, right? So if you want the most money, you'll get the worst experience, but if you want the best experience, you won't make that much money. But with the Guardians of the Rift, it's a great middle ground, and I believe most of the players will be training rune crafting with the Guardians of the Rift. Plus, the rewards are so cool as well. You get a rune crafting outfit that will provide 60% more runes. Like, that's freaking insane. You can also get a separate pet, and then you can also get an add-on to the regular rune crafting pet. Very good rewards from this shop, and yeah, I couldn't recommend Guardians of the Rift enough. And this is what my collection log looks like now. 12 out of the 17 uniques, a ton of abyssal pearls. We're still missing the pet, the green dye, the ring of elements, and then we also have the guardian's eye and the lost bag. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. This was my loot from 10 hours of the Guardians of the Rift, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya later.